Afternoon, good people. Welcome to Enough Power TV. Happy New Year to everyone. In today's video, I'm just going to talk about something that is going to be very, very interesting, guys. I'm going to talk about the importance of setting an emergency fund in 2024. The importance of having an emergency fund in 2024. First of all, I just want to say I am not a financial advisor. I am not a financial guru. I'm not a financial expert. If you are looking for a financial advisor, you have to look for someone who's certified by the FSCA, guys. So this video does not constitute as a financial advice. This is simply my viewpoint and then my experience. Okay, all right. The emergency fund, the importance of having an emergency fund um in 2024. Okay, guys, as you know, let me just remind you why you have subscribed to this channel. You have subscribed to this channel because you are looking something fresh. You are looking for a different thinking, a smart way for you to gain a financial freedom. So you are in the right channel. Okay. As you guys know, emergency fund, if you have to define it, you can define emergency fund as the money available or the money that we put aside for in case of emergency. Maybe you've put in this money because aside so that because you don't want to suffer, because you are having the money that you have for your budget is mainly for other things. You don't have money for those unforeseen circumstances. All of a sudden, maybe your geyser is best. Maybe you have problem with your electricity. You have problem with the tools that you are using. So maybe the stove is not working. So you tap into the emergency fund to actually to cover the cost, the expenses of all those things that we don't have plans for. So let me give you the smartest way. After setting your emergency fund in 24, what you can actually do that your emergency fund make you a lot of money. Okay, this is how I look at it. Okay, guys. Um, the reason number one and the most important thing to set an emergency fund is so that you'll be able to cover those the things that I was talking about, right? But here's the smart way that you can use your emergency fund to make you money, especially if you are an entrepreneur, especially if you are someone who's looking to make an extra money, especially if you are someone who's trying to push a side hustle. This is what you can do. Let's say for an example, you have your neighbor who's moving to the new town, right? The house where they are staying, you still have the furniture, they have all the goods in the house, but then the problem is they don't want to take these goods with them to the new city, so instead they are selling these things cheaper. They are selling all this equipment, this household equipments, in the cheapest way. So the best way for you to be able to buy these things, it is when you utilize your emergency fund. Please understand me. Remember, most of the time when things like this are happening, you don't have the money lying around. You don't have cash that is lying around, because everything from our salary, when we making a budget, we're making it for expenses, our investment, and the other things. So most of the time you don't have this money available at one go. no. So the best way is to take your emergency fund, buy that laptop, and then after buying the laptop in a bargain, you will be able to sell it and then make the profit. After making the profit, you take that money that you took from the emergency fund and you put it back to the emergency fund. Maybe they are selling a fridge, maybe they are selling the washing machine. So what are you going to do? Of course, you do have one emergency, you do have like these things in your house, but the best way will be for you to buy this thing in a bargain, sell them, and make the profit out of it. Though I set my emergency fund, I'm not only anticipating that the lightning will strike my house. I'm not only anticipating that things will go bad. I'm actually saying this is my emergency fund in case those things happen. But if they don't happen, I will use that money to actually to make more money. Of course, I know this can be seen as a risk, but life is a risk, guys. Okay, guys, if you love this video and then you are willing to take my advice, please like, share, subscribe, and then I'll see you on the next video. I'll actually give you the steps on how I go about setting the emergency fund. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video.